Welcome to a brand new episode from Zach Maglin Collectibles. And happy release day, everyone. Today is the 2025-26 Bowman Basketball Release Day, the official return to Bowman Basketball with the NBA licensed products. Today, we'll be chasing not only collegiate players like Darren Peterson and AJ DeBonza, but also our chance to pull a Cooper Flag, VJ Edgecombe, and Con Canepo. This one should be another fun rip. Stay tuned. Hello, YouTube, and hello, NBA and NCAA basketball fans. We are back with round 2 on release day of 2025-26 Bowman Basketball Value Boxes. So if you had seen earlier in the week, we had done a rip and review of Bowman Basketball. We actually got an early preview because we got our boxes a few days early. And if you check that out, we had some pretty decent hits. But if you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out. So now we sort of know what to expect in round 2. So we're hoping for some bangers this time. Possibly hoping for an anime or manga chase hit. So that's the one that we are chasing here at Zach Maglin Collectibles. And hopefully we can find one in one of these boxes. We can also get autograph cards of not only NBA stars, but as well as the collegiate athletes who are set to be the top draft picks in this upcoming NBA draft. So, without further delay, we have 2 boxes. Believe it or not, we got these boxes from Dick's Sporting Goods. So I know Dick's has been out there with their online orders, but usually get them like a month later than they're released. Well, our local Dick's didn't really stock up only until now. So now I know that Dick's is now a player, at least locally for us. I know in the East Coast and in the Midwest, they've already been stocking cards over there, but at our Dick's, we have a nice section. If only I had known when Topps Chrome Football came out that they also stocked that at that time as well. So they did limit it to two per customer. So we got 2 here, and we are ripping them once again. We paid $30 each, which means with 2 boxes, not including tax, it cost us $60 in total. So here we go. Looking for some animes, some crystallized, and other case hits that you can find in this product. As you know, it is a paper stock product with some chrome finish cards. We got a bunch of inserts. You're going to get the first Bowmans for a lot of the NCAA players. And you are getting Bowman cards, at least licensed Bowman cards, for some of the rookie class. Last time we got Con Canepo, VJ Edgecombe. We're hoping for, even if it's just a base of 1 Cooper Flag. All right, on to pack number 1. On release day, we're going for it for round 2. Let's wish a banger in existence. Let's wish a Victor Wembanyama, Cooper Flag, Luka Doncic, you name it. All right, we've gotten some of these guys before. They look very familiar. We didn't get Austin before. Alex Sarr. Here we're going to get an insert of Gen Next of Grace Knox. And that is sort of the problem, admittedly so. Okay, we're going to hold off to see who that chrome is. We're going to get a Josh Dix. We're going to get another dude from Northwestern. And Obi Agbim. Last video got a little heat for not knowing every single NCAA player, okay? So, I mean, the expectation that you know every single NCAA player that they have a card of, that's sort of crazy, all right? Here we go. On the chrome, we've got a Nolan Traore on a rookie chrome there. So I got a little heat for that, for ripping packs and not knowing every player that's out there that they make a card, both male and female. Little absurd, but hey, sorry. Admittedly so, I don't know all of the names that come out of here that are on the NCAA side. Now, the NBA side, I do, unless it's someone that's buried at number 12 in the bench, okay? All right, here we go. We have Reynard. There we go. Victor Wembanyama on the base. We like ourselves a Victor. We collect him. Jalen Green. And we're going to get a Chaz Lanier. We're going to get they call these reptilian. I know what they're called now, all right? You see the hair. Who is that reptilian? We'll find out soon enough. We have a Benedict Mathurin, who's now with the Clippers on the chrome finish. And we've got some females. First Bowmans from Bowman U. Caleb Wilson, I know him as being a sought-after player, possibly draft lottery pick. And Kyan Anthony again. Shout out to CNY Sports. I know Syracuse is your team. And Kyan Anthony has to be your future, right? All right. And who did we have lurking here? We had here, on this one, we had a Matas Buzelius, okay, on the reptilian. Matas Buzelius. I know he had a good rookie year. I think this past year, I don't know if he took a step back, but he is one of the solid players for the Bulls. On to the next pack. Let's get a case hit. All right. If we can get a generational hit, that'd be crazy, right, from retail. But we're not going to hold our breath for that. Or a life-changing or altering hit. We got to have that in us one of these days, right, guys? All right, Paul George. Now, we're going to get this one here. Cool-looking card, Young Kings, all right? Look at that. We're just going to sleeve that up because it's a father and son, right? There is Carmelo. Let's put him against his young king, who's got to be Kyan Anthony. All right, let's just sleeve it up, put it for display. We'll take them down if we get anything bigger, just to show how we've got a merging of father and son right there. Probably got to be much better than the LeBron and Bronny connection. We got James Harden, who played well in his Cavs games thus far. And we've got Jameer Jones from Providence. Okay, on to the next one. Anime, or manga. Let's get one of those, okay? Now, I haven't pulled one of those either in basketball or baseball. All right, LaMelo Ball. We're going to get another reptilian. It's going to be from a Bowman U reptilian, so we'll hold off on that one. And we get an A.J. Johnson on the chrome finish. We're going to get paper cards of Payne, McKeer, and Yarden Garzon. Sorry, don't know who Yarden Garzon is. And we have, on the reptilian, we get a Caden Lewis. We've got him before. A Caden Lewis. But since it is a reptilian, we'll sleeve it up. Now, we'd love to get a reptilian of one Concaneppel, VJ Edgecom, or better yet, Cooper Flag. Here we go. When I was there at Dick's, they had quite a few, even though they limited it to 2 boxes per customer, but not quite sold out. Looking for the megas now. I haven't seen those out there yet. And I missed them on pre-order as well. I don't know if they're dropping. I think they're dropping. GameStop, correct me if I'm wrong, GameStop was telling me May the 7th was the date. So that's what they told me. There is a base of one AJ DeMonsa. You might be hearing a lot of his name in the future, not only in the high, if not #1 draft pick, but also as a star in the NBA. Okay, so here we go. We've got a Aliana Morris on this card. Oh, we missed out here. Yang Henson. We've got a Otega Owen and a Will Riley. All right, the chrome finishes and the parallels, not too hot. All right, here we go. Last pack of this first box. And we are running a giveaway, guys. We are, as usual, we are running sports and non-sports giveaways. So, in order to qualify for our giveaway, you need to be a subscriber to the channel because it's a subscriber exclusive giveaway. All right. Don't know who that one is. And on behind here, behind Trey Johnson, we get a greatness loading of Asenge and a Taylor. This guy, I don't think I've seen his card before. Teleon Peter. I haven't seen his card in any product, including NBA Chrome. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead. So that's box number 1. So what I want you to do is make sure that you do the following to get yourself registered for our giveaway. First of all, what are we giving away? We're giving away a football value pack. We're giving a hanger box from Top Series 1 of this year. We have a lurking here, Top Series 1 value pack from last year. We also have our mystery tin. Our mystery tin is if you win, you tell me who your favorite player is, favorite team is, and I will do my best to fill up the tin with cards of those favorite players and favorite team members. So what do you have to do? You have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to watch this video to the end, and we're halfway there. You need to like this video. We've seen some of these cards before. You need to hype this video. Hit that hype button or share the video, and you need to comment. In the comment section, you need to answer some of the questions that we asked to engage our viewers. All right. And one of the questions is, there's a nice Juju Watkins on the VIP insert, and Pascal Siakam on that one. One of our questions is going to be, what is your favorite? So not necessarily the best hit, but your favorite hit or hit from this box, okay? So that's question number 1. Stay tuned for question number 2. Okay, here we go. LeBron James. First time we got a Bowman of 1 LeBron James. Oh, we're going to get a Reptilian coming up after Mr. Kobe Bryant, number 2 on the list, Bam Adebayo. All right, we have this guy, Nate Biddle. Fogel. We get Fogel again. I think we got his Reptilian last time. So this one here, we're going to get a Proctor. And on the Reptilian, we are getting a Keyshawn George. All right, Keyshawn George on the Reptilian. So the NBA playoffs are up and at 'em. Blazer fans unite. The Blazers were able to win, unfortunately, at the expense of one Victor Wembanyama, who's injured with I think he's on concussion protocol. Hopefully, he does not miss too many games. But that'll be to the advantage of the Blazers, who are led finally by the guy that we're heavily invested in, one Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson. He went off. All right, here we go. We are going to get Juju Watkins on the base. And Nyla Brooks. And here we are getting Rockstar Jeremiah Fears. We're getting these base. And we're getting a Michael Porter Jr. Denver. He was traded before the beginning of the season. So that's a little lazy not to get that updated. But there you go. All right, so stay tuned for our next question. But as mentioned, he went off. VJ Edgecomb went off as well in the playoffs. I know we're early. We're in, 2 games in? But it's nice to see some of these young guys stepping up, getting time first and foremost, and then making good of the time they've got there. And we're going to get another Reptilian. Before that, we're going to get this dude right here. Fogel, again on the base, and Payne, okay? So, must admit, the value boxes are not really bringing a lot of value here, at least with hits. So, we're seeing a lot of inserts. We get here a Denia Prawl. All right, as the Reptilian. We did get a Juju Watkins Reptilian last time, but this rip, unless something changes, is not filled with bangers. So at least the value box, maybe the hobby and the jumbo, but for guys like me who are unable to get it and unwilling to pay more for it, because I did try the EQL and I was definitely shut down and did not win. So no hobby for me at MSRP. All right, here we go. And so once again, we're getting guys we don't really know. Sebastian Wilkins on the Gen Next. Tyler Hero on the Chrome. All right, so we're down to the last pack. Unless anything changes significantly, this is it. So we're going to ask our question. So we did ask, you've been watching the playoffs. Tell me, who is the biggest surprise so far in the playoffs? Who's been playing well in your opinion? I know, being biased here in LA, no one thought the Lakers were going to go up 2-0, but one guy in particular, outside of LeBron James, has been balling out. He'd probably be my choice, but you tell me, who's been the biggest surprise in terms of him doing well or maybe doing poorly? Go ahead and add that to the comment section, and you'll have answered both questions and entered our giveaway. All right, here we go. Last pack. Can we get some magic here? All right, we are going to get Harwell, White, Emily Skinner from Duke. And to close it out, we are getting a Young King. We didn't get any Young Kings before. Now we got two of them. We got a Jimmy Buckets Young King and a Tyrese Maxey to close it out. So that is our release day rip of Bowman basketball. Tell me what you think, guys. Thank you for viewing and watching. Stay tuned for more sports and non-sports rips.